Hey guys, what's up? It's Tom and Luke back for the back nine of Albert Oakland back course. We've got George, Dano, Luke, and El Presidente Joe Douglass playing.
Yeah, looking to finish it up a little bit. We got a good front nine going. George has been playing real hot. Dano and I are kind of hanging in there, and Joe's been throwing some smooth shots, and he's giving basket pretty good scare in a couple of these ones. So looking to finish this out and have a good round here. Got some tricky holes and some birdie holes, and I think we're in to see a couple good highlights from all four of our players here.
Let's see what they've got in store for us.
All right. So we got George killing it on the front nine, came in at 6 down.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, absolute fire. We got Dano coming off a pretty good couple last holes at neg 4. Myself at 2 under, and Joe came out at even par, so he's looking to turn it up a little bit on the back here.
We got hole 10 here, 204 feet. This hole is deceptively difficult. Getting the speed control and getting the disc to stop is definitely a big challenge, as well as hitting the gap early.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot from Dano. That was a pro rhino, just on a really touchy sidearm.
Absolutely. It still looked like he went a little long, even though it was looked perfect.
Yeah, I'm going for a little bit weird. I had my buzz in my zone. I'm going to go for a buzz, try and just go a little straighter, because if you throw overstable, it tends to be short right behind those trees.
And OB can come into play there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Man, this looks nice.
I smoothed it a little bit. It looked nice, but it's like 55 deep.
Yeah, just like I said, that speed control is key on this hole. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's a touchy little shot. I think George is going to show us a really smooth backhand here, probably.
I think the speed control is slightly easier with the backhand, but hitting the gap might be slightly more difficult. So it's kind of a 6 of one, half dozen of another situation.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. And I know you've had some good luck on this hole with the backhand as well. Throwing something that probably looked just like this.
Yeah, just a little higher. And I have rang up the ace here before.
Nice.
George, man, that was a great looking shot.
Yeah.
Probably
smooth.
AVR, I would imagine.
It was either an AVR or a P2. It's got a team stamp yellow putter. I'm not sure.
I think that was an AVR. I could be wrong.
Probably.
Joe going putter turnover as well.
I think this is a
Oh, yikes.
Yep.
That's what you don't want to do on this hole. Early right, 3 absolute best case.
Yeah, so he's just looking to get up and down here.
That's the thing on this hole. Like, it's so short and downhill, so it plays like 150. So you feel like it's absolute must get, but it's not a guaranteed 2 in my opinion.
Yeah, I found a really interesting spot that I've not been. This is a lot of thorns and some dead trees and a little bit of water.
Yeah. Were you safe?
I was safe. It was
Nice.
just, it was like some,
Dano
like
catching
a
the 2.
puddle.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Dano with the 2. Joe looking to save his 3 here. This would be a good putt to save. Oh, that was in the whole way.
Very clean.
Luke looking to do the same here.
Notice we still haven't seen George putt yet. He is super close.
Yep, he had that speed control dialed. Good putt on the pole the whole way.
Thank you. Oop.
Nice pick up there, Luke.
Yeah, George a little higher there. He could have definitely ran it for the ace. Goes for the seat in hand, bag on back putt.
You know you're parked when you're doing that, no questions asked. Dano keeping the box.
So we got hole 10. It says 204. I think it definitely plays a little bit longer than that, but it's across that ravine up to the right. This be a pretty sharp turnover, like a late flip or a sidearm shapes really nicely into this.
Yeah, this is definitely a sidearm hole. You can get the backhand here, but it just requires way more control.
Yeah, I think I think this is an eagle. It's either an eagle or a roadrunner.
Okay.
It's a little inside.
A little tight. We saw Dano kind of shank his forehand. Oh, George made it up on top there, didn't he?
Yeah, he's in a little jail cluster of trees over on the right side. He'll have a tricky look, but it's something.
That could have easily rolled back into the OB.
Oh, for sure.
What are you throwing here?
This is my first run Z Raptor. Pretty stable. Trying just to punch it up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to miss the tree on this side of the creek. Oh,
I kind of slipped a little bit.
Hey, at least it didn't go in the OB.
Yeah.
Should be an easy up.
I felt really bad about it until it slid up the fairway. I was like, oh, okay, it could be worse.
Okay, we've yet to see a good shot here. Can Joe help us out? Looks like he's throwing a truth. I think that's a good disc selection here if you've got the power to get it there.
Yeah, Joe's definitely got a good mid-range throw.
Just couldn't get it to turn.
Yeah, he's going to get a little
Man, he's up there on the other placement.
Yeah, he kind of got some nice reaction off the trees there. And that's another
Ooh.
two whoopsie sidearms in a row for
Man,
me.
that's a 35-footer for par there. That's not what you're looking for on Oakland back.
Not quite.
Dano with a smooth upshot.
Yeah.
Man, he got pretty far up there.
Yeah, he filtered all the way up on that side right by Joe. So these guys
Joe going truth. No, that's a justice.
Yeah, that was his pink justice. So yeah, this
No problem for Joe. He shoots us a cheeky wink. Oh!
is ooh.
Good
yes.
job, Luke.
2 bad shots making it happen.
Yeah. No, that was clutch. Don't want to get a 4 here. Oh! Was that for birdie?
Yeah, that was for birdie. He
Snuck through.
He had a very tight window. You guys can see those tiny trees. They're only spaced about 1.5 feet or so apart. And
That
he
was an
threaded
excellent
it.
result for what I would consider a not very good drive.
Yeah.
He
It
did
had
not.
the height.
He did not hit his line off the tee.
I think he just wanted to be a little more left. We got
Absolutely.
hole 12 here. We're going to throw a big hyzer trying to go over these trees for some of us. And Dano's actually going to go straight at it. I forgot about that.
And as soon as he gets stable in a hurry.
Let's
it's
try
deep.
it.
No, that's going to putt.
Yeah, he's on that backside.
Yeah, that's going to putt. That's really not a bad miss. This hole, you can either go the big spike hyzer or you can go the low skipper. Kind of dealer's choice, but you do need to have a lot of power to go big spike hyzer.
This is going to be that green Star Destroyer that George has been liking recently.
Cool. I see a lot of rollerways on this hole. It's a very real possibility. Let's see if George can keep it on up to the left on the hill.
Yeah, there's 2 guardian trees right in the middle of the fairway. If you either don't get in front of them or over them when you go for the big hyzer, it's...
George going inside of that tree? Wow.
I don't know if that was a miss or not. I'm trying to go over here. Sun directly where I'm trying to aim at.
Gotta love it. Yeah, I remember many times standing on this tee in the evening and just absolute sunstrike. Can't see a damn thing.
So you remember what you were saying
Oh.
about this rollaway?
Yeah, I called it again. Is it going to be safe? Just short of the path, huh?
Just barely safe.
Man.
Yeah, apparently there's a little bit of left to right wind out there because that was being shoved down
Yep.
right away. I think Joe's going to go for the same gap here.
I imagine he's throwing a destroyer of something similar.
Something like that.
This looks like it's got a decent line. Could it beats the tree? A little short?
Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of got around the one that mine just kind of faded into. We got some
bonus coverage.
bonus coverage, little Jay Wade action here.
Nice.
Throwing a beautiful shot.
Heck yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, that's the inside route if you're trying to play it. So this is me all the way down here in Parville, hanging out, trying to go to birdie land. Trying.
Nice. Good upshot.
Yeah.
This is one that you can kind of run at because it has the backstop. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you do go up the backstop, it can be a technical little putt.
Sweet forehand roller up from Joe.
Yeah. Yep. Just leave it at that. George for the 2 after going inside, which I think might have been a shank. But can he capitalize on the 2? Ooh. Sit. Okay. Man, that would have been a great 2. Dano after going 30 long.
George has so much touch on his putts, even coming in from like 35 feet. They just look like they're going to set down.
Whoa.
Oof.
That came back 2/3 of the way at Dano. He's still out.
Good par save.
Yep, got there a little floppy. I don't think he's happy with that one, but moving on.
Yeah, he'll shake it off, I'm sure.
Looks like a few tap-ins here. And we're on to hole 13. So we've got George at neg 7, Dano neg 5, Luke at neg 2, and Joe at even after star par here.
I almost do the splits to get to that one. All right.
Nice.
Got
Hole.
we got hole 13 here. Is par 3, 265 straight ahead. Dano's got a leopard in his hand, trying to show us a little finesse shot.
Is this going to be deep? It looks pretty hot. Ooh, hit something. It'll be a putt.
Yeah, he's
Low ceiling putt.
Yeah, he's gonna be hanging out like Circle's Edge deep over there.
George going rock.
Probably.
I would say so. Looks like he's got a rock in his hands.
Usually, if it's inside 300, George is like a rock. I feel
Rock
like.
or Firebird, probably. Yeah.
Something like that.
Depends on the shape. It's got a good line. Can it beat the tree?
Go.
It can. That's got to be a drop-in, right?
It's so perfect. Yeah, you can't draw this hole up any better than that one. If you went around the tree, maybe it would scoot 2 inches closer, but that's beautiful. And I'm going to go with my old ESP Buzz here and try and just kind of bite off George's line, but I'm looking to go around the tree that he faded in front of.
That's my play as well. I actually take something pretty overstable, try to start it on an Anheuser and just let it do its own thing and come back at the end. But trying to go net straight. Oh,
Yeah.
killed that one.
Yeah, that one felt really good out of my hand. Trying to, like I said, just to mirror George, and kind of did that, just straightened out a little bit more than I thought it would.
Joe going back to that truth. Can't get it to get inside circle this time. Just came out a bit early.
A little low.
It should be a routine upshot, maybe even a run from there.
He's going to be in almost circle 2, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's almost circle 1 there.
Get it. Ooh.
Oh, sit down. Yeah, well, he's not putting at OB, so it's not that scary of a run, but there is a slight downhill with a low ceiling that you're dealing with here.
Yeah, this is me from probably about 40.
Nice. Oh, that was cash. Oh, it almost came out the back, though, but very, very nice putt.
Yeah, I like that one.
Low ceiling Anheuser, that's a difficult putt. Nice drive by Dano. What, maybe 30 feet?
Yeah, he's going to be right, probably inside circle 1.
Okay. Dano to remain 2 back of George, seeing as George is parked. Big putt here. Oh.
A little bit right.
He wants that one back, no doubt. Joe cleans up the 3 after the misfire off the tee. It's not bad.
That's a good save from like 18.
George, no worries.
Yeah. Absolute fire.
Extends his lead to 3 with only 5 to play. Going back to that disc he had on 10. Turnover Aviar is my guess. I think I've seen that disc before. This looks like it's on a good line.
Yeah, this looks pured again.
Yep.
Yep, right down
Absolute
there in
drop-in.
circle 1.
So he's laid down the gauntlet. To not lose the stroke, Dano has to birdie here.
And I'm going with a zone here, just trying to punch it out there and kind of the non-touchy shot that George just showed us.
Yep. I like to do the same thing. If I can, just do one angle, a hyzer shot. That's what I do.
Yeah, and I grabbed a hold of this a little bit straight. Kind of sat in those guardian trees right there, probably.
Still a putt.
Yeah, it's going to be in circle 2.
Okay.
Not by much.
Sweet.
Let's see who we got next here. Yeah, Dano's going to show us a fun shot here. This is a grenade.
Grenade.
And I think he held on to this a little longer than it just
That
went
did not
straight
look good
right.
out of his hand. It looked like he was, might have been a good hyzer line, but that's straight OB. Dano's going to be looking at a long look at his par. So Dano will probably be losing 2 to George here.
Joe's going thumber.
This is an interesting play. But that looks...
I love it.
Can it sit?
I love it.
Oh, did it hit the bottom of the basket?
It was either the bottom of the basket or a branch right by it. It looked like the basket from where we were from.
Nice. That's a brilliant shot by Joe. Looks like he went Firebird there. Okay, Dano lays up for his 4. Luke. Oh, come on. Back to back. That was fantastic, dude.
That one felt good.
Yeah.
Right at the OB, right at all the families walking by.
Yep. That's a great putt.
Joe for 2. Good birdie.
So it looks like you'll be overtaking Dano here? Dano
He's
goes...
tapping in for a bogey, so we're going to be tied.
Oh, tied, yes. Cool, cool. Well, good play by you. George is just running away with it at this point.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
And Joe is now under par.
Mm-hmm. I think for the first time for the round.
Heck
too.
yeah.
He's playing a really good back 9, playing nice and smooth.
Yep, saving his pars and picking up a birdie here. Now 15, this is an awesome hole. Plays kind of like an island. It's got that creek swinging around. It's either like a mid-range throw or a full power putter, in my opinion. Let's see, George is going rock here.
Get under. Oh, yeah.
Can it stable out?
Go. I'm pretty sure he's safe on the other side.
Okay,
Like just
in the
barely.
creek bed?
Yeah, I think it came up that other side, but he is going to be safe.
Okay, so it's still a makeable putt.
Yeah, for sure.
You're going back to that ESP buzz?
Yep, just trying to, again, just kind of follow George's line. Whenever he throws that rock, I'm usually looking to this buzz.
Yeah, being left here, there's a lot more honeysuckle and bushes, so ideally you would be either straight at or slightly right.
Ooh.
I said slightly, Luke.
Yeah, that was a good old-fashioned shank there.
Hung on to that one.
Uh-huh. Well, actually got a not a bad lie.
Okay.
From what you
So you got pretty far through there?
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll see here in a couple.
Not sure what Joe's throwing here. Maybe a different truth.
I think this is some kind of fairway driver, if I remember right.
Okay.
It was a pretty good shot. He's
Yeah.
across the creek over on that right side.
He'll have some sort of a look.
Yeah.
A little further right than you want to be, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Dano going back to a leopard. He's confident with this disc at the moment.
Yeah, I like the way he's throwing this. Dano doesn't throw a lot of mid-ranges, so this leopard kind of flies a little
Ooh,
bit
that's
like
too
a
high.
buzz.
Yep, that's one of the dangers of this hole is you have to get that high control right,
Yep.
which makes it such a technical shot because you have to get the height right to get there. You can't go too high because there's that huge branch.
That's that Wombat 3 again. He loves this thing.
Effective shot. Wasn't the prettiest, but very effective. He's right there for his par. Wow, this is a great lie after your shot. What
Yeah.
the heck?
I kind of felt good after those last two
Ooh,
holes. Like maybe
okay.
I might make that one too, but a little high right.
Stayed fairly close.
Yeah.
George with a hyzer putt. I think he's going to ring this one up. Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
so close.
Yeah, very close. Joe with a hyzer look as well.
Joe got CTP here.
It's a difficult putt.
Yeah. It's a good layup though.
So you're putting to save the par frame here.
Yes, sir.
Good putt.
All day.
Whoa, careful.
There's a stump there I found.
Couple pars for the rest of the guys. So George remains 5 ahead. He's playing a great round. 9 down through 15.
Yeah, he's playing great right now.
You really can't bark at that.
We got a couple bomber holes to finish us off here.
16 in the almost longest position, not quite.
Yep, it's playing right around 420 feet. It's a big crush over the top right here, or you can swing it around the left side.
Oh,
trees.
George has caught that tree. Is he safe? He is.
He is safe. He is under that last guardian tree there.
This hole is a little bit difficult. There's not a really defined line. So you can, most of the time, people will either go for like a slight flex straight at it over the top. You're obviously going for a forehand. It's a huge forehander. Are you trying to go inside that tree?
I'm trying to go around all of it. Just big old spike hyzer and got some walkers here, so we're gonna wait a sec. But yeah, I think if you have the power, which I don't know if a lot of people do, and I don't know if I'd count myself in it either. But
I certainly don't.
The line's cleanest. You just got to kind of hit it around the trees, and we had an almost favorable wind, so
Okay.
I was thinking I would just let this one rip out there and see how close I could get it.
I take a kind of risky line on this hole. I go for just a backhand spike hyzer, but I have to push the trees on the right. Otherwise, I'll end up too far left. That looked pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Are you inside circle?
I'm inside circle 2.
Okay.
I'm probably at like 45.
Another play that you could do on this hole is a backhand roller landing on the other side of the pond. Is that what Joe's lining up here?
I thought that's what he was lining up.
It looks like it.
I think he's going for an air shot, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
just an air shot.
Just a straight Annie, but that's stabling out. He's got that way too high with not a very unstable disc. So it looks like it's going to be a few upshots, and you've. Oh, my bad.
Yep, got Dano still. He's going for that PD2 hyzer line, kind of that George is going for, I think.
Okay.
See if he can push it out there.
Yeah, see, that's the line I try to take.
Big hyzer.
Yeah, big hyzer. Just try to keep it on that hyzer angle. See, Dano didn't quite get it tight enough to the trees. I feel like he probably didn't line up on the tee pad correctly. He needs to have more of a left to right movement on the tee pad to get that shot dialed in. But that's kind of the line I'm going for. George Aviar or P2 from way downtown.
Oof.
Gave it a good bit.
Yeah, that was so close. I was standing a little bit behind right of him, and I thought it looked in the whole way.
Joe, not sure if that was a layup or a run. Dano definitely running it. Not connecting. And Luke with just outside circle 1, maybe 35, 38 feet.
It's probably actually closer than I thought it was.
That's a pretty good forehand, man.
Thank you.
Props.
Yeah, something I've tried to work a lot on. And
Oh, man. That would have been
close.
nice coming into the last two holes, 1 stroke ahead of Dano.
Yeah.
I think George is pretty much off to the races now. I don't think there's any catching him.
I think George would have to throw about 4 discs in the water on this next hole for us to catch him.
I think I'm going to go ahead and rule that one out. George tapping in his par. Was it another par frame? I think so.
Yes, sir.
Wow, nice sunset here.
Oh, yeah.
Hole 17. This is difficult too.
Yeah, this is another bomb. If you got a big hyzer, that's pretty much what you got to do is punch one up to flat and push it out there as far as you can
Yeah, it's kind of like a hyzer flip but it stays on that hyzer line.
Right.
To where you throw a slightly unstable disc on a hyzer, it flips up to flat or almost flat and just rides all the way to the basket. But there's that slight hill that you have to get over, otherwise it's just going to stop you in your tracks and you won't get all the way there.
For sure, yeah. George showed us he was going for his halo turn. This is a Big Z Vulture for me.
Okay,
just trying
nice.
to...
High glide, a little turn.
Yeah, just a little flip up to flat and try and get it out there as far as it can.
This is just another great hole. I really like this location. Good line, a little short.
Yeah, got a little bit of
long look.
Yeah, right to left wind out there too. So it.
That makes this hole very difficult.
Yeah.
As soon as with that hyzer angle, it pushes the disc away from the basket. Joe with a Philo destroyer here. Let's see if he can put one close. Starts it low. It's lifting.
Flipping up. This is so good. Go.
Oh, it misses the tree. It's over the skips off the top of the berm. Nice.
So good.
Circle's edge.
Yeah, he's probably going to be about 35. It got a little
Nice.
bit of a roll off that hill too, so it put him in a great position.
Yeah, as soon as you get to the top of that hill, it's pretty downhill, and you can get pretty close. Dano going. I'm not sure what he's throwing here.
I think it's at PD2 again.
Okay. This thing's getting stable, quick. Hits that tree. It's going to be a long, difficult look.
I think he's going to be hanging out right there by me.
George furthest away. Going. Might be a P2.
Yeah, that's his putter P2 again.
Oh.
Do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Left side.
George. What a run. Trying to get to double digits. Dano with a Pro Rhino from, man, this is going to be like close to 50. Oh, again, left side. Good effort.
And Dano and I are about 8 inches away from each other, so I'm putting from right at the same spot.
Oh, that looks great. Oh, the right side. Come on.
We're all getting Mach 3'd all over the place.
Oh, man, I'm tough to blame that one on the basket. Oh, Joe, after a great drive. The basket's not having any of it. Coming up on 18.
All day chain
Dano
outs.
and Luke tied. Can one of them get ahead of the other? George just absolutely running away with it. 9 down. So far, he's on pace to birdie half of them, but he could definitely pick up the 10 down here.
Possibility. It's another one of these big bomber uphill holes. I do believe it's in the short location, though, so it should be pretty accessible to all
Seems
of
like
us.
it's always in the short location these days, Luke.
It is a pretty good, it's a good score separator. More people are going to get it, I feel like.
Yep. So this one is, the difficulty on this hole, I think, is setting yourself up with a good putt.
Yeah.
If you're right at the basket in the trees, it's guaranteed to be either obstructed and definitely low ceiling.
Yeah, correct. So George is a little short, but inside the circle. And then I'm trying to kind of go the same line, but just go about like 35 feet farther. Like try and get around the back of the basket, hopefully.
Yes, my play is to keep it pretty tight to the first group of trees so that I try and end up closer to the left side of the basket. Kind of test that OB a little bit, but the putt is wide open on the left side, whereas you're left with a pretty long, low-ceiling putt, which is very difficult.
Yeah, I didn't get any skip on that like I wanted to, but not what I'm looking for. It was just a little bit right.
Absolutely.
We got Joe here. I think he's going for another destroyer. This might be a Wraith.
This is looking short left.
Yeah, a little high inside.
Man, that dog's fast.
Wanted Joe's disc. He's like, don't worry, dude. I'll get that for you. Here's
Dano going Halo Roadrunner. I like it. If you can get enough highs on it, just head it right, left the whole way. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Keep it left.
Flip it up a
Didn't
little bit.
quite flip it up enough.
Yeah, it's a stable Roadrunner.
That is a very stable Roadrunner for sure. There he is right in front of Joe. These guys have got long circle 2 looks. Oh, this looks great. Oh my God, Joe!
Joe big putt.
That was huge to get to 2 down on the round. Dano going arrow. Oh, man, that looked like it might have gone in had it not caught that branch.
Yeah, he liked it.
And Luke here to get ahead of Dano. Finish the round at 5 down. Oh, man, you didn't have too bad a low ceiling.
Now, if you get around that long tree or that one long branch, you can get a pretty open look at it.
Nice.
George here for a miracle.
Oh, okay. So George finishes at -9. Dano and Luke still need to clean up for their 4s. There's Dano. Good shooting, Dano. This is fun. George. Casual 9 down. Just another day at Oakland for George. Luke and Dano tied. And Joe with a huge putt to end at 2 down, man. That was probably one of the best putts of the round.
Oh, yeah.
Yours on 14 was very solid as well, though.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, Joe closing us out with a big one. But yeah, King George coming to play, showed us all how to do it as always.
Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks for showing up, guys.